You like my new last name?
I love it. Almost as much as I love you. You know, now that we took our blood test, there's nothing to stop us from setting our wedding date.
And for our honeymoon. How about Europe?
Ethan, it's always been my dream to see Paris and Rome, the Greek Isles, the Swiss Alps. And to see them with my husband. Oh gosh, that would make it even more wonderful.
Well, I can't wait to see Europe again through your eyes. You know what? I'll email the Ritz in Paris. Have them save their best suite. We'll stay there for a while and then off to Rome.
No, Ethan.
Oh, okay. Venice. We love Venice.
No, we can't go to Europe for a honeymoon. We can't go anywhere.
Miguel, it's Mama. Call me at work as soon as you get this message. I'm worried about you, mijo.
Pilar, something wrong?
It's my son. I don't know where Miguel is. He was at the Bennett's earlier, and he went for a walk, supposedly, and he hasn't been heard from or seen since.
And you have no idea where he went?
Oh, yes. I have an idea. I'm afraid that my son has gone out to fight the evil that could annihilate Harmony and everyone in it.
Hurry, Kay. We've got to get Hecuba before she realizes we're still alive. It's the only way to save Charity from the demons of hell.
Miguel, even if we can find Hecuba, we can't destroy her. Her evil powers are too strong.
As strong as they are, there's one thing strong enough to destroy her.
What?
You'll see. All right, the trick is to find it before Hecuba finds us. Or she'll kill us for sure this time.
Be careful, Timmy. If Hecuba catches you untying me, she'll zap us both on the spot. I'm sorry I doubted your loyalty, Dollface. I should have known that you were pretending to desert me, so that Hecuba would think you were on her side, and then you could secretly go off and untie Miguel.
Timmy saved them from being sliced up like human loaves of bread.
Well, now they're free. Let's hope they do win Hecuba before I'm done for in here.
Okay, what's happening? Why is Timmy so wet? Tabby wanted Timmy to free her, so she splashed him when he wouldn't.
Oh, you poor thing. And you old thing. Face facts. There's no way you can escape death this time. So just simmer till done. Did you forget about the mark, Timmy? You promised to make me my adorable little groupie?
No, come right up. Oh.
I wonder how those cut-ups Kay and Miguel are doing. Probably dead meat by now. Thinly sliced dead meat.
I remember what I saw when I was unconscious in the vault when you thought I'd been electrocuted. I left my body and I floated up near the ceiling. And there it was. There was a file on the top shelf marked Martin Fitzgerald. Always knew that the Cranes were hiding information about my father's disappearance. And now I know where it is.
And if those missing pages from my mother's diary are in Martin's file...
It could reveal the truth about Papa's disappearance once and for all. I gotta get my hands on that file.
If the wrong person got their hands on Martin Fitzgerald's file, they could topple the entire Crane Empire and crush us along with it.
Don't worry, Father. I know what to do with the file.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead the places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe
Why doesn't Hecuba sit in her big chair to enjoy Timmy's special martini? She can practice being the queen of mean.
What an excellent idea. After all, I am going to rule the world. I deserve to be treated like a queen, waited on hand and foot. My every whim fulfilled. She's so full of herself, it's sickening. It was so much fun. Confounding Miguel and Kay by pretending to be Charity. No wonder Kay wanted Miguel so badly. I'm telling you, that boy is one heck of a kisser. Oh, well, by now our would-be witch-whackers have probably been hacked to pieces, so I can just sit back and enjoy watching Tabitha reduced to primal ooze. Put another log on the fire, Timmy. It's time to parboil your princess. What's the matter, girl fiend? Can't take the heat?
Why doesn't Hecuba change into something more regal, more befitting of the queen of mean?
What a splendid idea! I'm so glad you decided to betray Tabitha and become my groupie. Hurry up, Timmy. Gotta get me out of here before she comes back and boils me into oblivion.
What's the one thing powerful enough to destroy Hecuba, Miguel?
The box, Kay. Remember the magic box with the golden light that we found down here? We weren't hallucinating. It was real.
The box was real, all right. We used it to destroy the fireball that almost destroyed Harmony.
Now we can use it to destroy Hecuba.
Miguel...
I know it's risky, Kay. But according to Reese, it's the only way. And his research said that to save Charity from the fires of hell, we had to destroy the evil holding her in its lair. Well, that evil is Hecuba, and this is her lair. And the only thing strong enough to take out Hecuba, or any other witch around, is the golden light. The box containing that light is buried somewhere down here in the mine shaft. We have to find it before Hecuba finds out we're still alive.
Can't we just leave before our luck runs out?
You should go, Kay. Save yourself. But I'm not leaving without Charity.
I can't leave you, Miguel.
All right, then.
We can't go on a honeymoon, especially to Europe. We don't have the money.
Yeah, you're right. You gave me your life savings to get me back on my feet. Not to spend on airfares and hotels.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
No. It's my fault. I'm sorry. You know, I'm still thinking like Ethan Crane. You know, the heir of a huge fortune. You know, one minute I'm living in a mansion where money is no object. I could always get what I wanted. And now, I'm the son of a local police chief. And I have no money to do what I want. My life was just turned upside down when that tabloid printed the letter my mother wrote to Sam proving I wasn't a Crane. I swear, I am going to track down everyone who knew about the letter, everyone who knew I was a Bennett. And I'm going to figure out who did this to me.
Ethan, the past is the past. Let it go. We're gonna get married. We have a whole future ahead of us.
Teresa, I will not rest until I destroy the person who did this to me.
Just destroy it all. I mean, everything out here. I want all of Ivy's nicely cut little hedges and cold stonework to be replaced by a simple, tasteful, reflecting pool. Oh, like the one at the Taj Mahal. I don't quite understand what you mean by an evil that could destroy Harmony, but... Well, is there anything I can do to help you with Miguel?
Thank you, Ivy, but there's nothing you can do. The forces of evil are more powerful than any help you or the Cranes can muster.
Well, I'm a little out of my depths when it comes to spiritual matters, but real life, flesh and blood evil, that I can handle. And whoever emailed my letter to Sam to the news is pure evil. And I am going to ruin them and relish doing it. Well, should you find that you need my help with Miguel, just call me at the hospital. I'm going there for a board meeting.
Are you sure you should go?
Yes, why shouldn't I?
Well, your past with Sam is still the talk of the town, and some of the board members might feel sympathetic towards Mr. Crane. It could be an unpleasant situation for you.
Don't worry about me, Pilar. I can handle anything that anyone dishes out. I'm a survivor, and that is something that Rebecca Hotchkiss will very soon find out. Oh, you know, how dare that brazen hussy think she can kick me out of my own home?
Well, how would she? You're still Mrs. Julian Crane.
Well, that's right, you don't know. The last time Rebecca was here, she had the audacity to sucker Julian into proposing to her.
Oh, has that woman no shame?
She wants Julian, Pilar. Of course she doesn't. Anyway, under no circumstances is Rebecca to be allowed into this house while I'm gone.
Oh, I cannot believe that that woman would dare show her face here again.
I'm going back to the Crane family archives to get that file on my father. Sheridan's the best chance yet for me to find out what really happened to him.
Wait. What if you go back and Julian catches you? There's no telling what he'll do. He could throw you in jail
Well,
for
that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Look, I know that you're anxious, but let's just stop and think about this. Okay, now you said that you had an out-of-body experience.
Right.
Well, maybe it was just a dream that you had when you were unconscious. You know, your mind's way of giving you something you want, but you can't have.
Sheridan, it wasn't a dream. I saw that file on my father sitting on the top shelf of that vault as clear as day.
All right, well, say that it is there. But how do you know that what's inside has any leads on your father's disappearance? The Cranes keep files on all of their employees.
Yeah, in a file drawer or on a computer. They're not locked away in a vault, so the only two people in the world who have access to it are Alistair or Julian. No. There's something in that folder that they don't want anyone to see. And that anyone is me. Look, Sheridan, that reference in your mother's diary about someone who worked for Crane Industries being a threat to your family, that could have been my father. And there's only one way for me to find out. I have to see what's in that folder.
Hurry up and untie me, Timmy, before Hecuba comes back. Timmy can't. Too tight. Well, get a knife, anything. Just cut me loose. Hecuba doesn't need knife. Whenever she needs something, she just uses her lightning bolts through her fingers.
Oh, pooh. Back in the old days when I had my powers, I could get out of a knot like this faster than Houdini. No ties could bind this witch.
If not the old Dave Tabby, right now Tabby can do bupkis.
Yes, alas. Now the only way out of this pickle is Kay and Miguel. And really, do you think two average kids could possibly get rid of a full-blown witch? Huh?
Kay and Miguel are digging for something in the mine shaft. Timmy was there as what it could be.
Well, what is it you want this time, Rebecca? Besides my husband.
I want my decorators to get to work. We'll fumigate later. If you'll excuse us.
Oh, how's this for a color scheme, Rebecca? You, black and blue all over.
This is not a good time for you or the decorators to be here.
How dare you give me orders, you overpaid charwoman? Now, when I marry Julian, you are going to be the first servant I fire.
Oh, don't you threaten Pilar. She is following my orders.
Oh, Ivy, we all know your orders don't mean diddly squat around here now. Julian is going to divorce you to marry me. So this will be my house, and I will redecorate it. So there.
If you don't leave here right now, I'm going to throw you out like the trash you are.
Just try it, Ivy. You know, your head would look lovely stuffed and mounted in the game room.
Look, I understand you wanting to go back to find the file on your father. I want to know the truth of his disappearance, too, for your sake, Pilar's, and for myself. And until we find out what really happened to him, it's going to be this big black question mark constantly hanging over our heads.
Right. So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
And how do you expect to get back in there? Ethan's security card doesn't work, and I don't know about you, but I'm fresh out of dynamite.
Yeah. Julian knows someone got in there. He's probably sealed it off, got an army of guards stationed around it.
Yeah, Julian has been known to go overboard, especially when my father's on his case, which I'm sure he is.
Julian's also been known to screw up. Maybe he forgot to do something. Maybe there is a way back in.
How?
I don't know. But I gotta try.
Well, if you're going, then I'm coming too. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me.
Like it. I love it.
Hello?
Sheridan. Oh, thank God you're all right. Teresa and I were worried sick about you and Luis. So did you use my security card to get into the Crane archives?
Yes, and we found my mother's diaries. Unfortunately, a number of pages have been razored out. Luis thinks they have something to do with his father.
Why does he assume that?
Because my mother made an earlier cryptic reference to someone at Crane Industries being a threat to the family. And when she questioned Alistair about it, he refused to tell her who it was.
Sheridan, they could have been talking about anyone.
True, but Luis swears that he saw a file on his father in the vault. We're going to go back for it.
You won't be able to do that. Julian deactivated my security card.
How do you know?
Teresa and I ran into him at the hospital.
That must have been when Luis and I were locked in the vault.
What? That thing's airtight.
Yeah, live and learn. Anyway, Luis set off the sprinkler system, which automatically opened the doors. So we were able to get away without anybody finding us, but Julian knows someone was in there. And since I was so vocal about finding my mother's diaries, I'm sure he suspects Luis and me.
Look, just promise me you'll be more careful. Julian and Alistair will ostracize you if they find out what you and Luis have been up to. I don't want that to happen to you.
I know that there are risks involved. That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Are you sure?
Yes, Ethan. I'm sure. Look, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.
Good luck, Sheridan. 'Cause you're gonna need it.
Yes. Father's right. If Luis ever saw what was in here, he'd bring down the Crane Empire and send me up the river for good.
If you would like a new look, Rebecca, I'm more than happy to give you one.
Back off, Ivy, or I'll call my fiancé, Julian, and have him toss you out on your tushy.
Oh, yes, I'd like to. Oh, yes, I'd like to see him try.
Oh, he's a lot stronger now that he's been exercising regularly. You see, he can't wait to trade you in on a woman with love in her eyes and fire in her loins. And, honey, it ain't you. Gentlemen.
Rebecca can forget about redecorating this room because I am going to rearrange her face. Do not make her any angrier than she already is. If Mr. Crane throws you out, you will have no home.
Let me see these paint chips. You know, I have always
always hated the color in here. It's so cold and, British. We need something with a little more oomph. Oh, in fact, I'm gonna turn this room, no, this entire house into a temple of love.
Oh my God, we have to hurry. Hekiba could find us at any minute.
Okay, you've been great, but you should go. I mean, I had no right dragging you into
I
this.
didn't, Miguel. I wanted to help. And besides, if I leave now, I may never see you again, and I couldn't stand that.
I'll be fine. Now, please, Kay, go.
You told me once that if Charity hadn't come to Harmony, you and I would be together now. None of this would have happened if
Stop
I hadn't...
upsetting yourself. We'll always be together. I found it! I found the box! The light inside this box will destroy Hecuba and any other witch in her lair. Once Hecuba's history, we can rescue Charity from the fires of hell.
Kay and Miguel found a box. They seem really happy.
Not a box buried under the debris. No, it couldn't be.
It is! It's a box with a golden light in it.
Timmy, this is all your fault for saving Kay and Miguel. It's obvious they plan to use the box's golden light to destroy Hecuba. Unfortunately, it will destroy us too.
What do you mean, Tabby, going to?
If I believed in prayers, now would definitely be a time to say one. But that is not an option for a witch like me, so unless someone comes to rescue us, we're doomed, Timmy, we're doomed. Do-do-do-do. How's this for regal?
Timmy thinks Hecuba could teach Queen Elizabeth a thing or two.
Why, thank you, Sir Tim. I do believe that I'm ready for that special martini you were going to make me. I want to celebrate Kay and Miguel's demise.
Julian, you have a file on my father. Now I want it, and I want it now.
How would you know what was in here if you hadn't snuck in earlier? You broke the law, Luis. I'll have your badge for this.
No, I don't give a damn about the legalities. Just give me the file.
Why would Crane Industries have a file on Martin Fitzgerald locked in a vault full of important corporate and family papers? Your father's tenure as an employee was hardly worth a footnote in our empire, much less a file.
Don't waste any time expecting his help. Just get the file.
I told you, there is no file on Luis's padre.
And we'll just see about that. It's gone. Julian, what'd you do with the file? Julian, I'm gonna mop the floor with your face if you don't give me that file.
Luis, if you so much as lay a finger on me, I will sue you for every peso in the Lopez Fitzgerald family piggy bank. I will see that you are thrown off the force and straight into jail. But I'm sure you'll be most popular.
Just, Luis, let it go. It isn't worth it. Julian means what he says.
Sure. I am both stunned and appalled that you are party to this outrage. Father didn't raise you to associate with brutes like Luis Lopez Fitzgerald. Helping him plunder our family archives is unconscionable. Father will cut you out of the family and cut you off without a penny for this kind of treachery. You'll be persona non grata, just like Ethan.
You know what? Father brought me up, what little I saw of him, to believe in the family. to trust and be proud of the family. So tell me, Julian, why should I trust and be proud of the Cranes when they obviously lie, cheat, and destroy other people's lives?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about what was done to Ethan and what you're trying to do to Luis by keeping the truth from him about his father's disappearance. You took that file, just like you tore the pages out of Mother's diary.
Well, how would you know about any missing pages unless you spirited those diaries out of this vault?
Oh, you mean the diaries that you denied were here in the first place?
No, I merely said I wasn't sure where they were.
Uh-huh. What are you and Father trying to hide, Julian? I want to know, and I want to know now. What's that sound?
You know, I'm worried that Sheridan and Luis are taking a big chance by going back to the Crane archives.
Especially Sheridan. I mean, she's going against her own family to help Luis. And that's how much she loves my brother. She would do anything for him. Just like I would for you.
Yeah, you've sacrificed a lot of your dreams for me, Teresa.
Ethan, you are my dream come true. Now, come on, let's look through the classifieds and find our first home.
Actually, what about this one? It's an 18th century Center Hall colonial on 10 acres, a pool, 5 bedrooms, and there'll be plenty of room for our children.
With a big house like that, I mean, we could have at least 4 kids. 2 boys and 2 girls. But a big house like that will have to wait. Huh? Right now, we have to find a 1-bedroom apartment in our price range.
1 bedroom.
Yes, that's all we can afford. And we'll probably have to clip coupons to make ends meet. Just think, Ethan. It'll be our first home. Yours and mine, the start of a new life together. Nothing can keep us from being the 2 happiest people on this earth.
Oh, no, none of these colors are appealing to me at all.
Well, there's only one color left. Carnal Crimson.
Oh, that sounds more like it. It's perfect. Oh, it's glamorous. It's provocative. It's sexy. Oh, poor Ivy. You haven't been sexy since you were involved with Sam Bennett. Oh, I mean, the poor thing. She has just been pining away for years for a man who has just hated her with a passion. And you've lost everything. You lost your lover. You lost your son. Lost your husband. But me? I'm about to have everything that I want. Oh, yes. Paint this room carnal crimson.
You want carnal crimson? I'll give you carnal crimson.
The Queen of Evil is ready for her martini, and she wants it now.
Yes, your evilness.
Excellent. Now, you do as you're told, keep your place, and I promise you, you'll be living the high life from now on.
Timmy thinks that sounds good. But Timmy wonders, does Hecuba have any cats?
No, I hate cats. Dogs, too. All that unconditional love gets on my nerves.
No cats? Timmy's the luckiest still alive!
This is so delicious. I want to see if I've got some caviar in the kitchen. Excuse me.
Hurry up, Timmy. I've got to make tracks out of here before Miguel and Kay unleash the golden light, or we're finished.
Timmy, loosen the rope. Tell them we'll be free in no time.
Oh, I knew I could count on you, lad.
You little traitor!
Oh, my clothes! My hair, my face!
Oh, you're right, Rebecca. Carnal crimson is your color. Now, Pilar, would you please see Mrs. Hotchkiss out before she ruins my home any further?
With pleasure, Mrs. Crane.
Oh, Rebecca, wait. You forgot something. Oh, I hate you, Ivy. What a coincidence. I hate you too. Now get out of my house.
Oh, I bet you think this is real funny, don't you, Pilar? Well, just you wait. When the truth comes out, she's not gonna be your friend. Oh, you're gonna pay for this, Ivy. And so are you. I'm gonna make both your lives miserable. Oh.
This is outrageous. What goes on at Crane Industries is none of your concern.
Shut up, Crane. I intend to find out what that noise is, whether you like it or not.
Oh my God, it's a paper shredder.
Fitzgerald.
No.
You shredded the file. You bastard. You think about it. You had a file on my father. You lied to me and your sister. But you were worried that I was going to find out what was in it.
Mere coincidence, I assure you.
What really happened to my father? What'd you do to him?
All right. I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly what happened to your father.
You duplicitous little doll. That'll teach you to lie to me.
Don't worry, Princess. Whenever Bugs and Daffy are about to be boiled, something always happens to save them.
You're overlooking one thing, lad. This isn't a cartoon. This is our last curtain call.
This is our last chance to save Charity.
Kay and Miguel are about to open the box. Once the golden light bursts forth, we're finished. Oh, Timmy, your hands are smaller than mine. Can't you wriggle out of the ropes and escape? At least save yourself.
Forget it, Princess. Timmy and Tabby are in this till the end.
Which, by the look of it, won't be long now. Kay and Miguel aren't dead. But if they open that box, I will be.
What did Rebecca mean that when the truth comes out, you won't be my friend any longer?
I wouldn't give a second thought to anything Rebecca says. She's angry at me for dumping Bane on her, and she's just jealous of our friendship. And she knows that soon we will be closer than ever. We're going to be family when our children marry. Oh, I look like Carrie after the prom.
Is there anything that we can do for you?
Yes. You can take care of decorating my house. I'll take care of Ivy, and then I will take care of Pilar and her lying little daughter. By the time I am through with her, Ethan is going to hate her guts. I hope Chad and Whitney are still here. I can't wait to tell them we're ready to set our wedding dates and ask them to look at apartments with us.
Oh, Teresa, if the DNA search is complete and Chad knows who his parents are, he might not be in the mood. And especially if his father ends up to be the racist that he thinks he is.
I hope not. I want things to work out for Chad, so he and everyone can be as happy as I am.
As happy as we are. And I love you so much. And I swear nothing will ever come between us.
just had a thought. If Luis and Sheridan find out what happened to Papa, well, maybe they'll trap Papa down and he'll be running after all.
I'll tell you what we did to your father, Luis. We fired him because we caught him with his hand in the till.
Same old
It's
story.
nothing but lies. You may have shredded my father's file, but nothing's gonna stop me from finding out what you people did to him.
I'm so tired of your repeated accusations that we Cranes had anything to do with your father's vanishing act.
And I'm sick of your denials. You shredded that file for one reason and one reason only. Because you were afraid what was in it would prove that you or Alistair were behind my father's disappearance or murder. Otherwise, you'd have used it to prove that your hands were clean.
Another conspiracy theory for Oliver Stone.
Luis is right, Julian. By destroying that file, you destroyed any credibility that you and Father had with me. I'm no longer defending this family. I'm gonna help Luis find out what happened to his father, no matter where the truth takes us.
Luis, Sheridan, you just signed your own death warrant.
Okay, the lid's loose. All right, now the second I open the box and release the light, we have to run and hide.
Why?
If Hecuba manages to escape the light and isn't incinerated, she'll try to kill us. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We're done for, Dollface. Either the golden light will kill us or Hecuba will kill us.
The light's been unleashed.
Goodbye, Tim Tim.
Goodbye, Princess.
Goodbye, Connors. I'm out of here.